My phone's malfunctioning. Hello. I've been trying to report my hacked phone for years. My phone malfunctions all the time. My abuser's hacking my device. And I haven't had no investigation for 6 years. With my abuser hacking the device?
Who hacked it?
His name is Jason Gardner. He's been hacking it for years. I don't understand why the police department refuses an investigation.
How is he hacking it?
I don't know. He's doing it illegally. And he used to tell me what was going on, what I was saying in the background. Aren't those isn't that criminal?
It kind of depends.
Oh, so abuser can hack a phone and it's not criminal? A phone network?
I don't think. How do you know he's hacking it?
What's your name?
Rachel.
And your badge number? Because my phone would go off on emergencies and he told me what he was doing. He would tell me what I was doing in the background and taunt me. And I showed a task of police, but they set me up and covered for it. I showed where he was telling me what was going on in where my environment I lived in too, and police did nothing regarding it. Can you imagine how that feels to be monitored at home? And someone abused that much power and the police for some reason wouldn't investigate it? Well, I gave it to a task of police. He said his body cam was going off and he covered for it, and then later set me up in a false arrest.
You said what, Tosca?
Get task of police, yeah. He has had no accountability for slandering me and taking my freedom, reporting my abuser. But right now, it's 6 years later, and I keep reporting that crimes are being committed on my phone. It goes off on a whim, and people don't get texts. It's like it's being controlled. I can see it. Isn't that criminal?
You need to call the non-emergency police number.
Is it criminal to hack a phone network?
I don't. It's
For my abuser to control my phone and hack it, it's not criminal.
It's not that simple.
If he's hacking my phone, is that a crime? Okay. Well, do they police investigate and call you in 6 years? It's not going to be anyone. It hasn't happened in 6 years. But it's always a police vehicle around covering up for crimes when my phone's not functioning. I don't know. I just my experience and how it's been impossible for me to report these crimes going on with my phone, and how it feels like I'm speaking with counterfeits for 6 years that cover for all the crimes I'm reporting. And if con artists, identity thieves that have this much power to abuse, because how else would you have scammers in your pocket?
Call this number and tell them to make a report. Okay?
I've already made a report. No one's investigating it.
You made a report?
For 6
What's your
years,
report
yeah.
number?
Hold on, let me get. Can you just look up my name? I reported harassment and all kinds. I have like over 100 and something reports, and no investigator for 100 and some reports. Isn't that odd? For 6 years, we're reporting getting ran off roads, identity theft, hit and runs, and no one has called back.
What's your last name?
Clark, C-L-A-R-K. I reported the stalker, and no investigator will call me back, even in Fort Worth.
K-E-Y-N.
K-E-Y-A-N-A. And in fact, I tried to get a protection order, and the police came to bully and interrupt that. And now, something Robinson, I can't think of her first name, is lying and keeping me from a protection order in corruption. It won't even give me any advice, legal advice, or anything. And they made me remove me in Dallas multiple times to keep me in abuse. Can I give you my YouTube channel for evidence? You said it's hard to prove. I'm sorry? You know why police would have me leave, reporting it to the provider, and give me a criminal trespass? Because I don't know any other citizens in this country that law enforcement gets involved in them reporting crimes going on with their phone.
So are you recording?
I record my interaction with the police department.
Okay.
Yeah, he won't call me back. And my phone's still being hacked, and he won't return my calls. I do a lot of uploading to YouTube, and it's always held up and games played. I can tell my phone's being controlled, and they won't return my calls. So I've had to endure this 6 years.
I gave you that number. You can call that number and you can ask for that.
I don't understand what to do because something has to be interrupted because this is the same pattern for 6 years. I've already done that. I'm not being heard. I'm not being heard. I'm not getting my calls returned. And each time my phone looks like it's being controlled, police are on property. A felony is a felony no matter who's committing it.
All right, Kiana. Have a good day, okay?
I don't understand why police are always around when it looks like someone's controlling my phone and has not had any consequences for remotely controlling the device and corruption. So they enlist people in my environment to be gang stalkers, knowing you never believe it. And then when they see my phone up, they stop with their lookouts. Minions. Same faces. I know it's not realistic, so never mind. They were waiting. They have cameras. Someone needs to look at them. So when I'm trying to report someone that's not mentally stable is running a whole bunch of people, knowing no one would ever believe my story. So in my environments, even with family members, they're controlled. So I experience things that I can't communicate because it's not realistic in these environments that are set up and controlled. Oh, just keep this in mind. Picture the President of the United States being a deranged stalker. That's how this feels. So he's using the police department to stalk and terrorize and torment churches, organizations, friends, family members, knowing no one would ever believe my story.